We all know that Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, would like to be the Republican nominee. To do that, he's got to beat Trump. And he says that Trump is running to the left of where Republicans are. What does Megyn Kelly think?
Take, for example, the trans ideology. DeSantis has come right out and said a man can't become a woman. A woman cannot become a man. That's silly. That's just silly. It's not possible. And has been very aggressive about trying to shut down this nonsense in Florida. Trump hasn't done any of that. We continue to wait Trump's more forceful statement on that. There's reason to believe he's not going to do it. DeSantis has hardcore plans for what he's going to do at the border and how he's going to actually build the wall that Trump didn't build. Well, we'll see. Is he actually going to do that? He says he's going to fire the FBI director. Well, we'll find out whether Trump is saying that. He's trying to get to the right of Trump on quite a few issues. And I think it actually could be effective. He's criticizing the First Step Act, where Trump let a bunch of people who were in jail out of jail, saying that they'd been too harshly sentenced based on drug crimes and other related, not all drug, there were some violent offenders. And DeSantis is saying he would repeal that. So he's found a lane in terms of the primary. Abortion is another thing. DeSantis, as we just discussed, approved a 6-week ban on abortion in Florida. Trump hasn't gone nearly that far and wouldn't even say in his recent CNN town hall where he would land on that kind of an issue. So there is a lane there for DeSantis to start collecting more conservatives who are driving to, wresting the nomination away from Trump.
There is a mother who was famous for about 4 minutes in the Twilight movies. She claims that her child is non-binary and she's blowing up because parts of Target are trying to have it both ways. They want to be all pride in New York, but they're getting some backlash in the South.
So I just walked into Target and the right behind me here where you see all these lovely swimsuits, that's where the Pride display used to be. And I came in here 2 days ago and my 7-year-old, who's non-binary, saw it and said, "Look, Mom, it's Pride. Look, they're going to celebrate me." And because some people complained and threw some stuff to the ground, or I don't know what happened, they have moved the Pride section to the back of the store.
First of all, non-binary is not a thing. You are not both male and female. You do not identify as both. Just stop it. Stop engaging in this fiction with your child. Your 7-year-old doesn't even know what that means. Your 7-year-old probably believes in the Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny and doesn't know what non-binary is unless you forced it on him, madam. That's what you did. Undoubtedly. And now you want us all to know as you virtue signal in Target about how traumatic it will now be for a young junior to walk into the store because, claims this mother who was in the Twilight movies, I brought them, you got to use them, I refuse, I don't know whether the child's a boy or a girl, but them into the store, and they said, "Mom, they're centering me. Mom, they're celebrating me with the Pride display." That never happened. That's a lie. And that she then cannot bring them back because they'll see the display has been moved, Paul. And then the child's whole existence will be dehumanized, erased, and they will understand for the first time the extreme prejudice against the non-binary, which again is not a thing. So this person is in need of attention. Obviously, their acting career isn't going so well. Her name is Rachelle Lefevre, and she's decided to whine about her child to try to make her child into a national issue because she needs clicks, I guess. And now she actually filmed herself in Target working up some fake tears. Don't forget, this is an actress after she made a fake non-binary child out of her 7-year-old.
Apparently, Prince Harry is already talking to divorce lawyers.
So this is kind of interesting. This is the woman that the papers are citing for this reporting is a longtime royal insider, a socialite. She's been right. I've been following her because she's great TV. She's been right about a lot. And she's claiming she's heard from several sources now that he's hired a lawyer, and it happens to be somebody who's a great divorce lawyer and specializes in divorce. And it dovetails on other reports that he is spending a lot of his time in 2 hotels, one of which is in Montecito, another of which is not too far away, as an escape from her. It's entirely plausible. All they've done for 5 years is complain and moan and see themselves as downtrodden victims. That doesn't tend to spur a lot of feelings of love and happiness and close bonding. I mean, I guess in the crisis mode it might, but I mean, they were in the first year of their marriage when she was allegedly suicidal because of her bad press, Paul, because of her mean articles about her. So this is not somebody who seems particularly well. And he's got his own mental health challenges that he's documented in many different places. He doesn't seem to be getting that much better. So I'm not surprised. If it's true, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. And I've already said, I don't see these two making it past the 7-year mark. They're now at 5.